again, where it's all about encouraging, loving, and evolving. It's your girl Leela, and today, let's talk. Last week, we were talking about what does God say about my identity, part 1. This week, we're going to continue with what does God say about my identity, part 2. Shout out again to Miss Jamila for sending in your discussion and topic suggestions. If you would like to send in a discussion, a topic suggestion, a story, or testimony, please hesitate not to send it in to any social media platform at Words to Living In, as well as you can email us at wordstolivingin@gmail.com. And please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that bell so that you can be notified when we post another video. Alright? This week we left off on feelings communities, and how it is important to be able to identify if that community was built off of God, Christ, if He is the cornerstone or not. Because if it's not built up off of, if Christ is not the foundation of it, then it will crumble and it will fall and it will not stand. We live in a society now where, and to further break that down, we live in a society where people are wanting to please their flesh, wanting to please themselves and not please God. Not only do they not want to please God, but they become I'm sorry. 2 Peter 3:3. In the last days, scoffers will come mocking the truth and follow their own desires. In the last days, scoffers will come mocking the truth and follow their own desires. That's what it means to have a feelings community. Mocking the truth. What is the truth? The truth being the word of God. Many are mocking the truth. Many are mocking the word of God and following their own desires. They don't care about what the word says. They don't care about what the outcome is. They don't care about if it's pleasing to God or not. They only are concerned about pleasing themselves. And that plays a big part in someone's identity, because that's when you come and that's when all of these things are being created. The LGBTQ, that's when things are being created. Gangs, that's when things come along. You have different societies, that's when things come along. You got people that's worshiping crystals, you got people that's worshiping trees, you got people that's worshiping water, you got people that's worshiping the sun, you got people that's worshiping other men, like another human being, making them their idols. You got all these type of things, groups that are witches and warlocks. You got groups that do all these different things, right? I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. This is what's taking place when people become, but it is undeniably a part of the word, and it has to come to pass because it is the truth in the last days. So if it has to happen because we in the last days. But that plays a big part in people's identity, this identity crisis that we're facing, because they lack the truth. That's, I feel like, what God has to say partially. People don't, it's bound to happen because we're in the last days, and in the last days people become markers of the truth and following their own desires. Not only that, people lack the understanding that God just wants a relationship. God really just wants a relationship with us so that He can love us. We can invite Him in and He can heal us the way we need to be healed. He can take control and He can break the chains that we have been bound and not even knowing we are bound. Destroying the yokes that we have been yoked up to these different entities, not even knowing that we are yoked up to it. That's another thing. The devil is a deceiver. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And because the devil is a deceiver, people thinking that they're living the life, right? People thinking that they have found the truth, right? People believe that they are living in their truth. They have found the truth. And it's funny how the word truth is the one I say when it says people are going to mock the truth being the word of God. People are feeling like they have found themselves and they are living the life. Whole time the enemy is deceiving them, making them feel like they're living it up, and this is the lifestyle, when in reality the lifestyle is going to end in destruction. When in reality, they're not really living. They're a dead man walking because they don't have a relationship with God. They are not submitting to God. They are not obeying his commands. Everything that God corrects us, instructs us to do, everything is for a reason. When in reality, when the devil blesses you, the devil has a, y'all help me out, put it in the comments. What's that word when what's that word when I give something to you but I want something back in return? You know, I'm not doing this out of love. I'm doing it because at the end I'm gonna need something in return. What is that? What is that called? I can't think of the word, but y'all know what I'm saying. See, when the devil blesses you, please understand, you think you live in that life and you think you free, but when the devil gives you a blessing, he gonna want something in return. He not doing something because he love you. What? The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He's a conniving, sneaky man that makes people believe they have found the truth, when in reality, the word is the truth. But again, you can identify. I don't care. It does not matter what anyone says. If you identify yourself with anything that's outside of Christ, it is a setup for destruction. Period. It's a setup for destruction. It's a setup for destruction. It's not blessed. It's not blessed. It could be a counterfeit blessing for you in the meantime, but it's not a blessed thing for eternity. God is a God of order. He is a God of order. So to all my blossoms out there that's watching, this is a serious topic. But again, here on Words to Live Again, it's all about encouraging, loving, and evolving. And sometimes when someone loves you, they're gonna have to tell you the truth. If you want this platform to be a place where it's only things being spoken on that's pleasing to you, this ain't the place for you to go. By all means, set yourself free. This right here platform is a place of truth. I'm going to tell you the truth in love. I got to tell you the truth. What do I look like saying I'm a child of God, saying I'm a believer, saying I love you, and saying we're going to grow and evolve together, and I hinder your growth by not keeping it real with you? We're going to keep it real regardless, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be in love. But like I said, you know, we talked about what does God say about my identity. In the end, he wants a relationship with you. In the end, all he wants for you to do is invite him in. In the end, like I said many times before, give God a chance. Tell me what you think. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Tell me what you think. What you think about what does God say about my identity.